going to come out in you.
The only thing we just rely on is election campaign, and then we bring up leaders. To the point of
it's from my village.
The legislature supposed to be
Christian. You understand? They go to churches, they go to mosques.
No. That's the problem we have. That's the problem we have.
But there's money in the country, just that we don't invest. We don't try to make money.
Every human being, we want more than less in economic theory.
You know, when you see this, it's end of the week and we're happy, and I come out in blue. The blue means we are shining. We are heading somewhere. Let me want to believe, or maybe I'm deceiving myself, that Nigeria is heading in the right direction. But today, it's going to be a roundup of all we have discussed throughout the week. The week has been so compounded. I think I tried to analyze a lot of issues, so many issues, that using Saturday to discuss something else will be wrong. So I just want us to recap what we have discussed throughout the week, and then maybe revisit. That way, when we just quickly run through it, we can see the intensity of what we do on this show. And just in case you missed the other week, I think today, all the days we'll be broadcasting. Today is a very big day that you can pick up on what I've been saying. As usual, I have Asaba and Abuja right here with me. Let me quickly add them straight away. All right. Asaba.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Ready.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, London.
A very good morning to you guys. Madam Mary, morning.
Good morning, Abuja. Mary.
Good morning, Chris.
All right. Like I said, today we're going to take a look at what is happening in the country. But we're not going to do something new. We're going to look at what we have done throughout the week. But a lot of things are trending. And I really have to, I am so concerned when I heard the last one, and which is going to be one of the most touching story for me today. And it's bad. It's discouraging. This is not how it's supposed to be. And again, what am I saying? A country that does not have a plan, that's what you get. If somebody had been teasing me this morning, Daddy Chris, how could you be like this now? Look at where you are. I said, again, I never fail like that too. He said, no, you don't fail. How do you judge a man that has failed? At a particular age, it's not settled. It's a failure. And that's exactly what is happening in Nigeria. Let me give you a very, very difficult issue today that I think we should all take a look at. If you look at the story of Peter Rufai, the man was put to rest yesterday. Young people, you are young, but we grew up with Peter Rufai.
Maybe for yesterday.
You know, we grow up with him. When we see Peter for the goal, we're confident. We are happy. And in fact, I begin to love Peter more when he began to tell us how he was carrying the bat for his predecessors. And this is a man that passed on, and Nigeria could not even pay the burial. That to the extent that the children have to raise money for the burial of their father. This man is a national hero. If that is the country we have a problem. And I know that's going to be one of the bases of our discussion today. Peter, let me first say, the reason I want to do this first is to say, Peter, we want to let you know that we appreciate what you've done. The children, family, we appreciate what Peter did for every one of us. The people in authority today might not understand it, but the other Nigerians will know Peter. Peter, thank you. And may you respond. That's just, by the way, I know we'll come back to that topic as we move on. Now, like I said, today is an opportunity for us to take a look at all we have done. You know, and I think one of the things I try to talk on, which is will be on Monday, is our transfer deficit. You know, our electoral system, INEC. Come on, man. I don't think we need a rocket scientist to change Nigeria other than that very most important. What is surprising me is that every aspect of the Nigerian state that is being undermined is so crucial to our success. How can you run a democracy without a free and fair elections? And with the players in our field, the people like them Tinubu, them Okowa, people like them Ibori them win. Ibori was winning Ogbaru in his bedroom. He they defeat the man for his bedroom. You don't see that kind of thing before. That's the kind of professional ringing that happened in our time. In those days, you don't wait. As people are going to vote, they are thumb printing. People are carrying ballot paper. They are doing what they do. That was how it was. But today, we said, let us come together now. Technology has gone far. We came with the beavers. These people ran the election even with beavers. And they had a way out. They didn't allow the electronic counting to take place. And the question I came on to ask on Monday is that, why can't we really practice it? Now, I want you guys to know, Mary, I know you witnessed the last show we did, which is called The Next President 20. The last show was 2022 or 2023. You witnessed it. Yeah?
Yeah.
And there is a program we have on our website now. It's pay stack. That when you pay, each vote was 15 naira. If you pay 15 naira into the account and you put the code, it will automatically add one vote to the person. It was automatic. Now, I don't understand why I'm talking pay stack. That was what we used successfully during the last election, during our own TV reality shows. We pay stack. We don't say just pay and send us a receipt. No. Once you make the payment and you put the right code, it will reflect on the number of votes. If you put 200 naira, it will give the person 4 votes. The system has been programmed to understand that. My question is, if we have that method with something like pay stack, how can we be waiting for a result to be maneuvered and be read back to us? I have voted. Why can't the result just appear for the whole country to see? It should not even be, you see, what is going to happen is it's not even for the INEC alone to monitor it. It is for us, Nigerians, to see the result coming out. That we can see the monitor. That everybody can watch it online. How the vote is moving. So person vote, you see. So person vote, it's just, vote will just keep coming. And we can see how they're going to change that. That in a matter, the moment they say election time is over, result is out. Because that's how it was for ordinary TV show we do. Our ordinary TV reality show is doing it and it's working. Now, I'm not talking of some sophisticated method that is not available to us Nigerians. My question was, what is wrong with us? Maybe we'll be intelligent people. Now, I remember as we go on, I may know how to throw me one big question. Maybe we'll be intelligent people. Nigerians are smart engineers. We have this. We cannot implement as simple as that. And then I went further to say, okay, Nigeria, whether you are home or here, I still carry a Nigerian passport. I am here working for Nigeria now. If you open your mouth, talk to me, not to avoid my show. And then take those bagger when they say, I work for Nigeria. I am here slaving for Nigeria. Thinking how Nigeria is going to grow. And you will allow me to vote. How many of them work for Nigeria more than me? I just organized a Nigerian week here to promote Nigeria in London. What else do we need to do to become Nigerians? But when it comes to voting, we are not allowed to vote because our vote will not favor those of them in power. But our money favor you. Without the diaspora remittance, you know where you for it. We'll talk about that another day. You see, that was Monday. And we are here pretending as if we're going to find solution to Nigerian problem. Are we really prepared? Do we really want to have a country called Nigeria? Who is dodging this bullet? You know, there's a musician from my place, Okpa. He sang a very beautiful song. And the song is what I play when I used to do my show in Urobo. He said, who will bear the cat? And I want you guys to listen. Who will bear the cat? Now, all the rats in the house, in the family, the whole rat, they find out that they have an enemy. When they went to the oracle told them, una enemy na cat. Cat is the one eating every one of you. They asked the oracle, okay, what do we do? He said, okay. The only miracle is you need to take a bell and you go and put it in the neck of the cat so that when the cat is coming, when you hear the bell, all of you will run away. So you now know the solution to your problem. That the solution is to put the bell in the neck of the cat so that when you know say cat they come, everybody go now, go disappear. And the question is who will bear the cat? That's where we are in Nigeria. He said, who is that cat? Who is that rat that is going to go to the cat and put that in his neck? That's only what we need. Though. We only need a brave person to bear this cat. Today, I wanted to talk about something very big, and I just withdrew it. I want to talk about sacrifice and religion and the nation. I wanted to talk about Tofiya ideology. We'll do that on Monday. Because we're not ready to carry the bullet. Everybody want to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. How are you going to go to heaven if you don't die? Mary, who go heaven without death? Una no one. Even Jesus Christ died first, so God himself have to die first before going to heaven. I never hear say somebody come this world, he not die before I go, only that decrease, because I believe I'm not going to die.
I did Bible now.
Huh? Who did for Bible when not die?
Who are sent to heaven
Without death.
where they say if you see me going, then my powers will be transferred unto you. Not be Elijah, be Elisha.
I mean, that's a long story. Even God himself have to die first.
I still,
I
He
know.
had to die.
For
He
God,
was sure he was going
Jesus Christ himself.
He was sure he was going to heaven, but the normal humans right now don't even know where they are going to because nobody is without sin. Everybody know that they have committed sin, but because they are not sure of their eternal life after now, that is why it looks like everybody is scared to die.
I know they look
But
so many.
everybody
Yes.
must die.
Wait,
It's a place everybody must visit.
Very.
But because you are not sure of where you are going to, you cannot compare us with somebody that knows where he was going to. Jesus Christ died for mankind's sins to be redeemed, right? Or for man to be redeemed. But he knew where he was going to. He was without sin. Are you without sin? Am I without sin? I think that should be the question.
And that's the question I wanted to ask you. We see you don't commit.
yes.
We see that you don't committed.
Even picking of 3 years, don't commit sin. Don't be me.
No,
I don't think you don't insult person, you don't commit sin.
No, that's not. God created you like a human being. He knows your weakness. He doesn't record these things. Have you ever seen the Bible where God judge anybody?
Not deceive anybody. You
God
ain't
never
you
judge
your parents. You have committed sin. As long as you have lied, you have committed sin. So all these things you say they are not sin, they are sins. Oh,
I know. Anyway, we're not going into that today. That's not.
Yes, so
What I really want us to say is that who is going to bear this card for us? We know our challenge. The election that is coming up in 2027 is already compromised.
Exactly.
When you listen to people like the Yaya Bello, they talk now. It is do or die. They use what by all means necessary. They're going to win this election. Now, we can only stop it if we devise this. Who's going to do it for us? Now, the whole people that are in the House of Assembly, all the so-called obedient, when they even vote into the Senate or whether House of Rep, all the PDP, all the Labour, they are there. I never hear say one raise the issue that we need to have beavers working. If beavers not work, the electronic reading of the electronic transfer of our result is paramount. Is this a very big technology? I just analyzed one on my website here, organized by Paystack. It's a street program. It's nothing new. Something SRTV could use. Nigeria could not use it. I don't get it. Anyway, that was on Monday. I know we talk that time. On Tuesday, I came out and I said, let's talk about the restructure of Nigeria. You know, Mary, I just looked through the week and I asked myself, God, Daddy, please, maybe anybody watching us today should be right. The restructure we need. That was when I said that Nigeria as it is designed to succeed. We don't even need a new constitution. We don't need anything new. We are in a position to succeed.
We follow our constitution. If we follow our constitution, a lot of things will not have been happening.
Maybe no, but look at what we already have. The structure of the Nigerian state today is so beautiful. Now, Nigeria is a child, or is a woman, or is a father with 37 children. 36 states plus the Federal Capital Territory. Then I ask again and again, what happened if Delta State go into production? Edo State go into production? Rivers go into production? And they are all making money. And the funniest thing in my analysis is they are bigger than some African countries. States in Nigeria, Kano is about 15 million. What's the population of Benin Republic, of Togo? Go and ask. These states are bigger than some countries. And guess what? The GDP of Lagos is higher than that of Kenya. So, meaning we have 34 countries. That's why I said, on that day I said, please don't call Oboriwo the governor. Call him Mr. President. So he knows that his job is not to share money, but to run the economy of a people. Kenya think of their economy. Mali think of their economy. Togo think of their economy. Benin Republic think of their own economy. Gabon. In fact, there's a country in Africa which is 2.something million. They're even less. There are some that are less.
That's true.
But those countries exist. What is wrong with Delta State, with all the bloody 37 states? What they do is this weekend, by month and next week now, alarm will show for the account. Back alarm to back. Oh, my check, their check not the bounce. I said, I went to the very 1 year. He said the guy check not the bounce.
No, 1 year, we follow them. Let's see what is and do.
It's not true. I went to get 1 year. No, the now when I said the guy they promise they paid. You talk and do. That's what is going on. You know what is this is sad. Their idiots are waiting again for the end of the month to collect money. That's why they are fighting to. I want to have more state. Maybe the only reason people are crying for more state. Do you know why? So that when they have more state, allocation will come to them. You know what you're going to do with more state? If the state is to make money, then they will not be fighting for it. I would like to create more state, Nigeria. But you will make money, oh, because I will not share Nigeria money for you. You will make money in your state. Because you are a country. The question I asked the other day, Mona not asked, and I'm pitching I could ask this one. Mona take pidgin language as Uburi. Dangote get refinery. The same data state not get refinery. There's a ban that data state cannot have a refinery. Engineer Mona take pidgin this tell me.
It's a very see, it's just quite unfortunate. Because when you look at what is happening in this country, that decrease, you see, we have followed the trajectory of maladministration since independence, aligned along ethnic, religious, and social lines.
These are nothing to do with ethnic religion. No. These people, if a state, data state get religious problem, will not be Christians.
Data state has ethnic problem too that decrease. Now we there here.
At the ending, now make una no progress. The capital
we are progressing now. And they talk, people allow me to talk.
No, when you talk, make the point clear, because when you say when they trace the problem to where I not see, I will be confused. I raised a simple question. I said, who stopped Delta State from owning a refinery? You don't want to give me a long story. Okay, go on, sir.
Nobody stopped them from owning a refinery. Nobody stopped them from owning a refinery. It's their priority. Their priority probably is not owning a refinery, because with what comes to the Delta State government monthly from FAC allocation, they've collected the one for this month already. They've already collected it. He has awarded. Okay. He have already collected it during the week. He has awarded contract.
I too like Nigeria. You don't work, money go down.
So they've done the FAC allocation, and the states have gotten the allocation.
We get what's your business?
They work.
He has awarded
He's working now.
He has awarded contract for the Warri Supply roads.
That will not be work.
Not be working. They work. Make human being. But if you go meet them, they go say na work that day. I mean, a lot of the politicians they feel road infrastructure.
Make you tell your pikin. That's when you talk now. Engineer, when you reach us, when your children don't grow, make you tell them that one. Say your governor they work. If they construct Warri Supply road, maybe the work. Tell your children make they work for you. Tell your governor they construct road. Maybe the work when your governor they do, the people go sweat for you.
That might be their priority. Yesterday they had the CCEC, the Chinese company. They signed the tripartite agreement in Government House of the road they want to construct road.
We are not saying that should be the major work alone. What you are trying to say is that is also part of work. At least you don't collect salary for nothing.
Why is that part of the work?
If you
tell the projects, why is that the foreigners that are making money from it? So we don't have Nigerian companies that can do those jobs. It must be Chinese company.
My sister, that one is difficult to answer. That one had me to answer, but I'm waiting.
Make I ask you one thing, engineer, because now you do on the ground, you be engineer. May I ask now, what is the use of DVLA? DLA.
Now your friend is in a political office. DLA, they work when they do and to patch road. In fact, right now, then I'm not seeing what they're doing, because they are not before their budgetary allocation will come. They don't do anything. Now during Bulletin time, they resurface road and they do road, but now they're visually doing nothing. Okay. To the best of my knowledge,
you see,
all the contracts are given.
You see our destiny, engineer. This is why it's so dangerous. We have a department that can actually.
They are starting from the grassroots.
Wait, let's go. My daughter, if we really have a place called DLA that is already established, why don't we have the DLA in all the local government? That they wake up in the morning and they begin to work on roads. Their job, employ.
Who is pay them? Who will pay them?
Okay, wait. The contract of 70 billion. How much they will take? How many years will they pay our people?
That is their own priority. Now the DLA you're talking about, did they make them a priority? Who go pay them? You will not make up in the money, start patching road. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just asking your governor. Anyway, what we're saying is
Daddy Chris, make I ask you another thing. We are talking of DLA. FEMA, Federal Emergency Road Management Agency. What do they do? Not be all about federal roads. They be like borough pits. So all the federal roads, Sapele, Benin, Towari, anyway. Bagam, Onitsha, Wasaba, Benin, bypass. It's a bad situation. I mean, why these agencies have allocation.
My question is, why can't the states run their own economy? That is the question I'm really asking.
Yes, it's
why
a very good question we have been asking all along.
The Delta State is a country. The population is enough. The natural resources is enormous. Why can't people make money in Delta State? Is that too much English to answer? Mary, how did they talk that one for Igbo? I better take Igbo, tell me, make a talk for the platform.
It is not just about
the government. Wait, I go take Urobo Asa, Mary go take Asa. You go take Ika Asa. Urobo, when the governor Unwana, they go once they make you go in Delta State, then so I better take Igbo, tell them. Because this thing is not work.
That is sweet for your mouth. It's not so easy for another person.
You don't know say the Lord bonus for this side. I not sabi speak well the way. I not sabi speak well like that.
Shebi na me there abroad. Wait to Shebi engineer go say I there abroad, so I don't know what to happen. He not speak the language now. Me I there abroad, they speak the language.
You know, affect how many
decrease.
I think we just speak Urhobo like who did the village.
Grandmama, you grew up with. You grew up with your grandmother. We grew up
with years in the diaspora. I don't change anything.
You see, and I think their excuse. Okay, the question is really a very simple one. Until Nigeria begin to ask this question, we're going nowhere. We have 37 states. The 37 states are equal to 37 countries. How great it will be if each of these states begin to make money. Nigeria will be so rich today. There will be one that will be good in, like I said.
It will be so rich.
Imagine Delta State now. Delta State is blessed with petroleum and gas.
We are. But the biggest problem it's not the priority. The refinery, it doesn't seem to be a priority. Now, how does it work? In the state executive meeting, for example, each constituency, normally what they do, they submit project requests. And I have not seen any project requests that are related to what we're talking about, maybe building agricultural development or building an infrastructure. Now, they deliberate on these things. When they deliberate on it, the governor, the state executive council now takes it. Okay, well, for Delta South, we'll do Isoko, we'll do Ole, Iri, Owologbo Road, for example. Delta Central, we'll do Ugelu, Abi, Orogun Road, for example. Delta, like that. So their priority is all just more about road. Now, they have smaller micro credit schemes and all that they do, the DKs and all that. But there's a misplaced priority there because all they normally do, they call it empowerment. They train artisans or they train Deltans in line with small and medium scale enterprise. Maybe train them in the area of hairdressing, in the area of barbing, in the area of ICT. And they're not giving starter packs. So as we continue to, it's a collective responsibility of everybody. As we continue to talk like.
Anyway, what I'm just thinking about Nigerians, and I think this is very important to me as a person. Imagine Nigeria that the money we can just roll out. How many stupid roads they constructed in Abuja? People are hungry. Abuja is a fertile land that will grow very well in agriculture. Worst case, we can actually build houses and sell and make money for the Federal Capital Territory. I'm saying build houses and sell. Is that simple, Mary? Build and sell. Only housing alone can turn a state. If I Lagos in tourism alone now, Mary, no. We cause this trouble we face. It's not because Nigeria is not there for us, because we refuse to be there for the land. Kano State, the potential in Kano State. They will come Zafara, the gold in Zafara. My sisters, my brothers.
You're not even talking about the agriculture they have.
In fact, the last one we heard say there's one place called Coal City for Enugu.
Yes.
If your governor can actually know the importance of coal, maybe all this one what would they use? Television they made up from this. We would have been generating electricity from it. Where is this madness coming from? There is no state in Nigeria that is independent.
In Nigeria, you know that God blessed us with a lot of things, but we end up not using them.
Yes.
We just focus on one thing, which is the oil.
And I said,
sometimes I was just asking myself, the oil itself, you know, they finish. Maybe when the oil finish,
my question already. I the pray make it finish, sir. Because Nigeria is the only country that knows this.
Where are they getting this oil from? Where are they getting this from? Like it does not get scarce in that place. You know, the scarce.
That is.
You
know what it God say, Mary? What did
that's all right. The land of milk and honey.
Thank you, my daughter. You quoted me right.
we are blessed already.
When God said, I am giving your father a land that is flowing with milk and honey, this was what God was talking about.
Yes.
We have a land
even when they
we are hungry. But we are hungry.
They have issue in sustaining it. One major problem we have in every state is lack of policy continuity. Because when the new administration comes in, they forget about the projects.
There's no one that people have a vision. No, my daughter, none of them have a vision.
They don't continue. They don't sustain these projects.
No, I disagree. Not one of them people have a vision. That state, when they call Ondo State, you say Ondo no get money. That thing they used to tie road, it full Ondo State tire.
Now they used to tie what?
That's the what called deep outside. That's what they used to tie.
Is it cold, sir?
Yes. Waiting there, full Ondo State. If you see the way God they bless Delta Edo State. So we're not talking as if now the only blessing when they Nigeria. Again, so now, Mary, we don't need to talk about the people in Abia State. If Nigeria won't come off away with this, so now Abia will save us. So look at the enormous blessing in front of us. Yet the states are waiting for food to come from Abuja. Maybe we'll shit for them for their face first. When you see any governor, you know that is when I see governor of any Nigerian governor, this is where they hate them now. Not because of the personal hatred, but because of the amount of waste they cause in our generation.
Because it calls for this question. How comes the state that don't have all these things? How comes they are not richer than us? How comes they are living well, they are developed, and they're still calling us developing countries? When we sell to them, when we export to them.
Read the Bible, Mary, you read the Bible. You don't read the Bible before? Okay. There's a story Jesus Christ compared the kingdom of heaven to a man that have 3 servants. When he's leaving, he gave them equal amount of money. And he left. When he came back, the one invested the money and doubled his money. The other one got half of the money on investment. The last one said, we not say that so you will keep her. See your money. What did he do? You know what did the man do? He took the one that is with the last one when not
invested.
Take her, give her to those one when they use her. Today, China is the one coming to cultivate our land. That's an example of a curse. When God gave you something and you don't use it, other people come and use it. That's why they came to take us as slaves. Today, even Mary, when they talk of oil, we know where the oil is. We know the meaning of oil. We are blind people. Sorry. We will talk true. The same land that is so blessed has become the cursed people. Not the land. The land remains blessed. The people are now the cursed ones. Now the same Bible I quote. What me anyway I quote for you. Now, Mary, you know what I'm even begging them here now? Is I beg those of them are going now. When I go ask my government. Why is he waiting for only money coming from Abuja? Why can't he just do one small thing? You know what? Only let me tell you this. Every day now they shout here. The land in Niger State is bigger than Holland.
They are birthright.
No, Niger State is bigger than Holland. You know the country called Holland? The land is more fertile than Holland. Yet Holland is making $200 billion agriculture export every year. Wait, oh, 200 billion naira dollars export yearly in Holland. People in Niger State not get food to eat. Now, no, not add up. Their land is bigger, it's more fertile. Holland not get land.
I wish agriculture is our only source of living, like the only source of we getting income in Nigeria. You see all these attacks in the farmland and everything, they would have wiped these people off because like we know that from the federal level to the state, this is the only way we generate money. They're not born anybody where to say they go keep people for farm.
Village. You know, crazy.
And after you gonna say Nigeria even get both helicopter where they work out for air.
Exactly.
What did they talk? But the problem is that is not even where your focus is. No, agriculture. No, there's money in the oil. So they want to protect the oil with all their power, with all their might. But what about the agriculture? The one that is making people, you understand, to starve. What about that one? What if we start exporting from the agriculture? The things we produce.
Maybe.
I'm not thinking that it's going to give us a whole lot of money.
You know what, Emily? You know how many people want to buy food from us? The whole of African countries waiting to buy food from Nigeria. If Benway, nobody young boy come here, come tell us what to do for Benway for rice, to farm rice. How can Nigeria be importing rice? Mona ask the governor of Benway, not even Tinubu. Leave Tinubu alone. Mona ask the governor of Benway State. If you go to Isoko alone, the kind of things you can grow there. Oh no.
You just said the problem of Benway no pass. Are you sure it's not more than
it go pass?
It pass him now. Who was complaining that even after the president came and make statements and gave order that they should make sure they bring down the people that have been causing the killings in the state? That yes, people still die. Some people maybe just walking on the road, they attack them, even in their borders, even in their farm. That nothing has changed so far since after the president left. So sometimes when you look at the whole situation, it might even be more than him. You never can tell. Yes, it's beyond him at this point. But I say, there is no oil. This is the only way we survive. Let's say it's only through poultry farming, all this production of food. They don't want. We'll be reading our dailies. We hear that they wrote letter to maybe one governor and say they are coming to a particular community. That's why they should contribute money and give to them. I beg, true who they send the letter to. You're telling me that bandits wrote letter and say they are coming.
You don't know.
You're still announcing it that they should settle them. Like I don't understand. I know
how often do you hear about this
living in this country?
This illegal.
I don't want to spend time on that.
What was the last time you heard of anything that concerns their oil?
The whole thing is political. The whole thing is political because you should just tell me, because that is not the only means of making money in this country. Even you will be the chief of the defense. If you come outside, can't talk that people if you say they're political, when they plot against this thing. Because if what are we saying? That
so
you
again, Mary, you know why? Mary, you are even the one talking that way. Had the governors, you see, this is the problem. If the governor know they get allocation, therefore they look to their farms, therefore they protect the land. You understand? They are busy waiting concern governor of Delta State for waiting happen for Gara or waiting happen for River for Shekiri area. When oil money they land, back out.
You never go there. You never visit there.
No, oil money don't land now. Oil money they don't mess. They don't mess for years. Money don't land. But this guy, they're taking the kind of money when they talk so. But if people though, again, people in Nigeria, this is not a joke. The question I ask is, why is your governor not really running his own country? Not a state. Don't call it a state, because you are on those states is equal to a state. Oshu State, that one when they dance well. Tell us in a state you get made runner. This is a joke.
Leave our governor for us. They dance, they walk. And what
you know what he be work?
I don't know what he
be work. I don't know what he work.
I don't know what as money don't come the state since, was he owing their workers? Is he not paying them? I mean, you say they pay them since as money no come.
I don't hear you. Listen, Mary, leave me alone.
Anyway, people, it's family money to pay people. Go to the video. That is where the money is coming from.
I beg you. Let's go. Anyway, Nigerians, that was not all though.
And Chris can never believe that story.
Mary, you know what I proposed on that very show? Now with the talk of the state since. If Delta State manage farm refinery, and I can't say federal government, give every local government, oh my God. I said the federal government should give every local government a loan of 5 billion and mandate them to go into one production or the other. Maybe today, when I come Nigeria, I know they come Abuja. I will try and look at what is available for me in Delta State, and I will go to my local government. You see, all of us will be coming home. Because development will be at the grassroots, it will be with the people. The local government that are now, the governor white, governor, they not saying that they are asking the pump every day money. It's unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. Our local government is the solution to our problem. If the state can just do small, and if the president of Nigeria just listen to me now and say, hey, Daddy Chris, I'm challenging you. Come and just be the head of local government. No, I don't want to be anything. But I will monitor every local government, 770 something or 740 something. Maybe. Imagine if they go into production in a matter of 6 months, maybe, with 5 billion naira loan. In 6 months, maybe, we'll start harvesting.
Sure.
So it's not a 10 years program. Maybe the money will start coming back. If anybody say they're hungry for Nigeria, we'll change that person. Say, oh God, if I be president, that's what I will do first. The local government, Tinubu, you hear me? Give them 5 billion naira. If you feel try, give them 10. And say, you, if now egg you want to do, one. If now cassava, do. But you will do something that will bring profit. You must be able to study it. Go and study. Carry out your research. Do what you have to do. Even get private people to partner with you. Maybe do you know how much the local government will make for Nigeria? We are not talking of 740 something times. Say if there are only 1 million, only 1 billion they make. Because I know they will make that. Times 700 something million. That's 700 something billion in a year. Maybe imagine. That's why I said all the northern states, when they say cattle river there, say herdsmen they come. If you give them job, their local government job, may they get ranches, they produce meat, they sell abroad. They don't get time to come meet you for that. They will not disturb your farm. They'll be busy. Who wake up in the morning, wants to work with they run, follow farm, they go. Maybe who they born say today, I want to they follow cat, they run, they follow bush, they go. These are blessings of our time, but they become the causes of today. Anyway, that was on Tuesday. And then by the time we got to Wednesday, I talk about it, cancer of circumference.
Nigeria politics. Arrogance.
We get problem, my people. The reason Oborori is doing what he's doing, Tinubu is doing what he's doing, it's not them. You know, say the man they die, if they lead you astray, you they clap for. Why I know
if I may get you right in your topic, if you say the cancer of occupancy in Nigerian politics, I see that at the end there's consequences. Consequences for who? Because I don't think there's any consequences that before these politicians.
No consequences.
Consequences on the pharmacists or
on us. Not them, on us.
Because there's nothing like consequences for them.
No, on us.
Right.
Not be with the child them, not with the state president. Oh, but what did they pay that they clap for her?
Some of them they face the consequences. Because later on when EFCC don't start, they pursue them.
You can choose to join the winning party now. You can choose to join the winning party. See the day.
Now so now. Maybe, but you know what's so good? We don't say the
maybe Ayabelo don't marry another wife like this. The person person get case, he marry another new wife. Even still a poster.
You don't get the wife.
Ayabelo.
You don't get the wife. I don't play Ayabelo.
Ayabelo don't marry new wife now. Young lady said, like I said it earlier. I'm not be now in marry. I think it's almost a month plus. I'll be 2 months now.
The man is enjoying.
They did it like a private party. It was not a kind of a too public something. In-house party like that.
The way I tell
you get it, marry another wife join.
No,
and the other wife, they're welcoming the new wife.
The way Muslims take, they live their life better than Christians on that side.
I bet
engineer wants to wait to engineer say the righteous man. I get one wife. They clap for yourself.
You're not a Muslim now.
I'm not a Muslim now, according to my faith.
I know that. I said that for you said that you go. I said now you be said.
The grace one wife now, one wife plenty. You can't add any one wife.
Let me say you don't be mad. Yeah, not be mad. Don't be mad.
You go spoil people's husband. If you get husband, hide them from Daddy Chris. If you have husband, hide the husband from Daddy Chris.
So Yaya Bello not be mad. Now how many balls Yaya Bello get? Nothing.
He don't give enough money. Why not marry
Daddy Chris? Oh. So this is how you behave. If man not agree follow other women, you go to spoil their mind.
I only ask question. Now only engineer they do. When they talk to engineer, the men outside
innocent men.
Hey.
You are corrupting the mind of innocent men like engineer, innocent man, faithful man to his wife. I are doing this to him.
What did I say? On this platform, I say, what did I do? I say engineer that same. I'll take cost engineer now.
He says he's not a man because he has only one wife.
That means they don't tackle you. The women are after you.
The man, no, nothing this matter. The Chris. Now they shout. May know with your mind. But wait see. Person get wife, you say men get that wife.
That's why they tell you now. Now you be the women favorite. And one wife today.
No, now you know that Chris.
No,
for this look.
My
so
mama say,
I give encouraging them to say,
let me say something wrong with you.
Take another wife, pay the office.
I want to ask you one question. If one man come now say he want to take me as fourth wife, you go happy?
Exactly. Good
you
question.
Go like him.
Second wife, self.
You go like him.
A second husband. Wait. You go
you
take off.
Advise me to go. That a man wants to marry me.
Wait, Evelyn, make an answer now. The woman go take off me. The question
you never answer me. Now, Evelyn.
She said, if person want marry her, if person want marry she Evelyn as a fourth wife, will you support it?
If the person, if President Tinubu want marry Evelyn now, no go agree.
You know, if President Tinubu,
no go tell me
big man go.
If you marry as fourth wife, you go support her.
No be now. If you no agree, we not go disown her. If your village not going to disown you, you don't get. I bet when I wait. If my body want to say now, Evelyn, maybe wife, second wife now. In fact, I'm going to tell you one thing.
Say we have a of men that
even now, Evelyn,
you can take care of them.
If my king they work out for road, if you see any woman I like and I wife, will point her. You don't tell. They know they talk. They will just point her. You don't finish.
That one is forced marriage now.
Okay.
So
whether you say the question is Evelyn, we will not go into that story. There is no place in the Bible when they say make you marry one wife. In Jesus' name. Let's go. Anyway, what we're saying is this.
Wife, not they run.
So what you are saying now, Evelyn, may I ask you one question? May I ask you a difficult question? Are the Muslims going to go to hell? Because they have more than one wife.
That judgment is for God, though. They don't write them anywhere for me to judge.
So let us leave that one. That's what I don't want to talk. Evelyn could not talk that matter because I don't want to corrupt people. Small time you go say I don't let you to go church.
Yes.
Anyway, what I'm saying is this: the cancer of psychophancy is a problem to us. We refuse, like I said before, who will bear the cat? We refuse to tell Oburiwori, we refuse to tell Tinubu, Yahaya Bello. And it's not their fault again. You are part of it. Because the man think he's performing. Oburiwori think he's a very great governor. I don't know. Until you watch my show, you're not going to say the failure.
I think sometimes it's not about these people, it's about the people around them.
Exactly.
He's a great governor.
That's why I talk about the cancer. Is the cancer of Sankofa. If Oboriwani will do well if we tell him the right thing. If Oboriwani listens to my show, he will sit up. He has no choice but to sit up. Because what I'm saying is, maybe I'm telling the governor, come on, get oil. Why can't we get refinery? What if you all this money? We can make more money. That is how you talk to a man. Not with the president say, you know, they say you do well because you marry one wife. Oboriwani go church, go pray. After committing sin, you go tell and say, bros, heaven not there. Heaven is in what you do. Let's man ask them me. Now to marry 10 wives, now they say they go heaven. I mean, they are waiting, they do. If you get 20 wives, you take off them. God go even they thank you. God not kill Solomon.
At all.
Anyway, let's go.
Like
what we're
many
saying
wives
is,
kill him.
if we can just be brave enough or be kind to ourselves enough to say, let us talk to our leaders in the sincere way. Don't shout at him like that, the Chris. But sit the man down. Say, bros, come, see where we go. We can do this. You'll be the hero. He will even give you a better job. I don't think I will be in Nigeria and be a praise singer. You don't get any reason. No, you don't go get time. I can promise you that I will always be the other side because I will not support stupidity. I know myself. In the UK here, I don't. Another man land. I know the supporter are you not there. Then they give me bad name here. It's not likable because I will not keep quiet. I will not see evil and keep quiet. They know me here. Now there I go take her. If I come, now get wahala. When I just let them beat me here, they just bury me here. But I dey come join my ancestors. Now the wahala home there. I dey come home. No one made it. I not go join the Igbo ancestors. I wake up in the morning, how the Igbo they say. I won't sit down, wake up in the morning, I go see my feet.
Why you don't want to join the Igbo ancestor?
Why I go join the Igbo ancestors?
You did there when you did alive. You don't want to do there when you know there again.
No, I don't want to hear when I do anyone. Anyway, that is the truth. Let us speak truth to our power. Then on Thursday, a very difficult topic. May you not say that the place is not good. I'm just telling you what we did on this week. Maybe I beg you take. I don't want to explain this one. We don't get food they eat. This is the problem we face as a country. No food. Yet, most of you will have the money to save. The government of Nigeria will save money, carry that money, go send people, go prepare. We will go Israel. Israel, if Israel not protect themselves, therefore don't die. And if Israel not do irrigation, I thank God I show you how Israel used to feed themselves. Through the glass house, I show you what is happening now. The artificial irrigation run by the AI. That's how Israel is become the best farmer in the world. They don't even have the kind of land God has given to you. Yet you go meet Israel. You go there take care of the world. Saudi make so much money, 12 billion annually. 12 billion annually. Nigeria, they contribute 19 million. Clap for yourself. As if the ordinary man not do rich. Even government could spend money when we not get. We not get food, or people they hungry. Some people don't have food today in Nigeria. Yet some government of Nigeria felt nice to pay pilgrimage to Mecca and Israel.
Pay half, we'll pay half, 50-50. 4.5, the government will pay the rest.
I said that they talk at America.
They explain, if you listen to radio, now that's what they're announcing in every radio. They're advertising it too. They're advertising it.
Serious?
I think September 14th, that'll be 17th. You are staying for 10 days. The government have offered to pay half of the money. So the citizens are expected to pay 4.5 million. Government will take over the remaining expenses. And you're like, these people are not even get what they disturb. And they advertise this business.
But it can't wait for not to eat. Maybe it can't wait for not to eat.
Many money no best. So if I get 4.5 million, that's thing I can't go pay for. I'm not going to pay for. I want to make more money, add more money. You go get like, I can't pay to go with it.
Yeah. Mary, you know, go pray for your country. Nigeria need prayer. Nigeria need prayer. You say
even my mama dey sef you go vex for me. Which kind of talk be that one? Why carry money invest? Man, make more money. 4.5 million. Like man go spend for 10 days, come back. Nah, I'm gonna think that kind of talk now. That makes sense.
Thank you. Thank you, my daughter. And finally, we don't go spend time because they know say that they shit for body for them. Just to let you guys know what we did throughout the week. Then yesterday, we talked about the best education system in the world, which is actually our own, which is the apprenticeship.
And you already know one topic, and can you remember that you said you wanted to talk about educated people, right? Something educated and unintelligent, something and
yes, I tried to touch it more with the uneducated, educated and unemployed. When I said some of you went to school and engineer at a startup, engineer don't know how to use spanner. We dey call an engineer for this show. How many mechanics not get job? Mechanic, all of them get job. Engineer not get job.
Well, not true. Yeah.
Gone are those days when you see young guys that in university. What are you studying? Petrochemical engineer. Unibad, petrochemical engineer. I want to study medicine and surgery. I want to study. Everybody that say this, all of them are not a big man. No. I think they say any of them they move up for others to say they want to study. What did they happen?
That is see what I like about her. Apparently, a fashion designer called her Taylor Yekpa Mary. Taylor Yekpa is making more money than that medical doctor.
People that study that thing have come back to start learning the skill. I mean, if you remain now, we need to go learn skill. Someone they do.
Majority of all parents now that decrease.
Go carry SRT
when your children are on holidays,
you never before in life. No, you cannot do this before.
I think I just finish school like this. Come out from school, begin learn work again. No. And you don't learn the work before.
Maybe you are not without a job. You have a skill.
They don't learn them now.
No,
you are really learning skills now.
You are not like everyone.
I said the new tax is like after NYSU. They go to learn.
I said the last one when we interviewed Mary, the guy was making shoes. He said now after NYSU, now begin to learn to make the shoes.
That's what they do.
And she did well. But
no, see the point. I'm not against them learning the skill, but personally, I feel like you would have learned this thing before entering school.
They don't know now. Nobody's education when it fails us. The system has failed them. But maybe see the irony of it. A child that is now doing tailor work, he not go right from one school. I gave the last instance that day under this topic yesterday. I said, Nigeria have the best movie industry in the world, second to the best. Your university self not the train people in movie. Now let theater add again. When I quote me, yes. I'm in the industry. We don't have a university that can teach you how to use a camera. We don't have a university that can teach you how to become a fashion designer. Maybe look at the skill that is working. Even you go do automobile engineering, they don't need to teach you how to repair car.
But you know that the advantage of learning this thing before you enter the school is you cannot use them in school. Maybe other students might want
to go to school. You don't need some stupid education. Some white man education is what you don't need. You know, I said the Igbo boy. When they say for chemists, you know, go school now in medicine, now you drink. Clap for yourself. Emeka will look at Adam. The medicine not get color, you know, now white. You drink, you wear. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
I'm going to try and keep quiet. What I want to do is run people on a memory lane of what we discussed Friday. If you can go back, my people, and look at what we said, only this week alone. Maybe sometimes we talk and the next day we jump to the next one, We don't understand how much we have impacted people. Any reasonable person that watch our show, he must learn something. We are not just one platform. And that's why I told them yesterday. And I said I challenge Nollywood. The camera God gave to you they said you should shoot with it. The only two things that can shoot, the gun and the camera. Shoot with it. When you shoot with it, it's not to entertain. Now only they do something when they take the dance alone. Use it to correct ills in society. Today we can see the power of the camera in our land. As if you misbehave with any girl now they film you, you will take time. And I ask the most difficult question when it comes to this industry. Nigeria, as we are today, we don't have a YouTube. That your hands when you open for television or phone, when they go WhatsApp, you get where they store them. You did there. You don't know where it is. That's so Nigeria our photo day America. America photo not there with us. So make her talk again. China don't get their own. You see the light game. America
wants TikTok. May YouTube not hear you. I beg, you know say that our platform.
I know. TikTok got a challenge.
I mean restrict person page anyhow. YouTube is not Facebook. I know you don't know.
I said TikTok. You know what America do? America was gonna, if I Donald Trump say they fight TikTok. They don't want TikTok to keep data of American people. That is the thing they were trying to avoid. That American information should not be in the hands of the Chinese government. The whole African data in America. Clap for yourself, Mary. All our data, the day they call you, the day when you start to the mess, all of them data. From the day we start to mess till now, the day with them. I bet we could go on a quick break. When we come back, we will do this. What a country we have. So when I get Mary, I just felt we have given Nigeria so much this week. So much to learn from. It's up to them to want to learn or not. We're going on a quick break. When we come back, we're going to take a look at the newspaper with Mary. Don't go away. Stay with us.
Looking for a home away from home in Abuja? Look no further than SRTV Shortlet Apartments. Our fully furnished apartments offers everything you need for a comfortable and relaxing stay. Unwind in spacious rooms with exquisite ambience. Cook delicious meals in our well-equipped kitchen and relax in our comfortable sitting rooms watching your favorite shows. And guess what? 247 Wi-Fi available. But that's not all. SRTV goes extra mile by providing a car to take you around town during your stay. No need to worry about navigating public transportation or hailing taxis. Explore Abuja at your own pace. Book your SRTV Shortlet apartment today and experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. You can reach us by calling this number 070-6237-9915 or 080-7082-7331.
Welcome back, people. Welcome back. Yes, this is the weekly bulletin right here on ART. I'm here in London. My name is Larry Chris, and there's Mary. SRTV or ART Abuja. And of course, we have Evelyn and an engineer. You know, those people have a way of doing their thing. Be like say somebody go piece for them. They give them sugar eat. I wanted to talk about it today. You know, Mary, I was going to talk about the poison of not making sacrifice. They laugh.
I must say it.
And when I go talk now, you know, Mary, again, when I tell me one day, Mary say, but must you call it that? I said, this kid. You know the thing there, the thing you do with women, this is good thing about women. You get one girlfriend when I get married. He said the last day when we talk, the last minute, he remember that after 6 months. Now fear. I said, how did you remember that last? Oh, no. Sometimes you guys are funny.
That's a kind of keeping to details.
I don't know. You guys keep up. So Ben, let's take a look at the papers, okay? A quick one.
I don't know why they brought up jam issues, the hacking issue that affected people's results. You know that over 1.9 million people that wrote jam, I think 1.5 scored below 200. Let's see the paper, the Punch. Scored below 200, and You remember that time they were even saying that the registrar was even crying and all of that because of the disappointment. Okay, let's see the big story on the Punch. UTME, how we breach CBT center servers for candidates. It's coming from hackers. Compromise operators behind exam fraud says machineries and proprietors association reject generalization. And this story is on page 4 of the Punch newspaper. Before I go further into this jam story, why is it that when it has to do with Nigeria, it's always different? Because right from time, in the foreign educational system, right, they don't even use pen and paper. Everything they use is system. They write their exams, right, with the system. That somebody was even saying that if you're not even in your right frame and maybe there's an exam for you to write, they might even tell you to maybe relax when you are in your right frame, come and write your exam. It's not like a do or die affair, like you get. But why is it that when we try to imitate this system in Nigeria, ours end up to be different? Why are they coming to tell me? I don't want to start reading the story.
Are not ready.
I want to start reading the story now because it's the registrar, Oloyede, or what was his name, that was crying about the whole disappointment of people failing. How can you tell me that the tech survey hacked into JAM that affected students? Why is it that when it has to do with Nigeria, it's always like that? Before we started this thing, remember, other countries have been doing it. Other countries have been using this same system. Why is it not like this?
It's very unfortunate, Mary, because a lot of people pay, besides they pay the hackers. I want to start from there. Now, what do these hackers do? They, on the day of the jam, if you can smuggle your phone in, you start sending you the answers. You know, jam during our time was different. Every mathematics is the same. Every English is the same, but now it's different. The mathematics you are writing, the one I'm writing, we can see they are quite different. You know, besides the hackers, there's something. You see, Nigeria always loves to rush policy implementation or loves to follow other policies without being ready. A fundamental case and reference can be attributed to this jam issue. 75% of Nigerian students do not have access to internet. I'm being frank with you. 75% of Nigerian applicants have not had access to internet. Most of them are using the computer for CBT tests for the first time. Most of our schools are in rural areas and they don't have access to internet. Even the schools that are in urban areas that have computer-based studios do not have power to power them to even teach their students. So we should be fully ready before we start saying want to start writing exams through CBT and all that. We are very, very, very much not ready at all. So the failure will continue. Now, what do most of the students do? They do to mensa, karakara mensa. They just try. That's what they do to get their answers because it all looks strange to them. So it's very unfortunate.
This brings me to one question. If we can have hackers for computer-based tests, what about our election? What is the guarantee that we have to hacking into the system to manipulate the number?
And this is a very good question. You know, during the Donald Trump and Clinton election, there was a story that Russia actually hacked that election. You understand? So they do. Hackers will always be hackers. But that's why the authorities should be prepared to fight it immediately. Now, I'm trying to look at the story at the top. Consignment over 25% paternity fraud report. These are things.
I will go there. I will go there. And the first day that this story came up, that the already left the show. What did I tell you? Because this story did not come today. It came earlier this week. I think. What was that day you went out before we ended the show? That should be like Wednesday. Was it Wednesday or Thursday?
Thursday.
It came out that out of 3 or 4 of fathers and DNA test, something. Most of them were not the real fathers of the children. I said, okay, and that was I was analyzing it. I know this kind of story that the Chris is not here today. I didn't know how to. Do you know what Punch did today? There's a repetition of stories that have happened earlier this week. They're kind of repeating it because this story was there earlier this week.
Weekly bulletin. They're also doing
you know the funniest thing. That's why they say to men, Now talk to pikin with him mama. Oh.
Why you jump from the jam where they talk, enter paternity fraud, where you never wait my reach there? Why you jump? You know,
I they talk of no, now when you talk of hackers, I said hackers nicely cost that one, Mary. I never thought yes.
You don't wait at all.
I said women they be hackers. I said Mary, women are natural hackers. That's what we are seeing here. Women are the natural hackers. Then they change results. When I get power already.
I don't know if you saw the story yesterday. Yeah? I felt for the guys though. He said they are, I think,
not about kids. Women, no.
And the last one was
no, it's not about
23
women.
years. Can you hear me? The last one was 23 years. The father was like 60 years right now, and the mother 57. That he watched their father taking good care of them. He took good care of them, like with everything he had. He loved them with everything he had. But at the time, him and his younger ones decided to say, let them go and do DNA test without the consent of their mother and their father. I think they removed their father's hair, something like that, from their father just to go and run the test. At the end of the day, it happened that it was only the last one that was 23 years old that is their father's real child. It means both him as the first son, the second daughter, and the third child is not their father's. In fact, the first, second, third is not their father's child. The last one is their father's child. So he said when he looked at the man, he said, no, this man, hey, like this is the person I grew up to be my father, took care of me, trained me in school, made me to be where I am today. That how are they going to tell this man that they have come to find out that he's not their father over 30-something, 40-something years of their life? That they now call their mother separate to tell her that look at, why did you do this? The mother was now crying, begging them that they should please not tell their father that their real father is already dead, because they said they want to go and find out who their real father. He said the man is gone already, that he died maybe about last year ago or so. That please, so they were like, he said sorry to say, but he hates his mother. Now anytime he sees his mother, he hates his mother. But that is he going to keep this thing from the father? So people were, do you know what everybody was advising the guy? Please don't even tell the man. At his 60 years of age, he's already going down. Imagine hearing this story that his son of 40-something years is not even his son.
No, please,
his daughter is not even his daughter. He's only the last child of 23 years that is his real child. And they should please not even tell him. I don't know. I'm not justifying women. You see, this thing women are doing is very wrong. But the question is, sometimes I hear that they used to kind of mix the children.
Don't blame all women. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. Because I saw
switching of children in the hospital.
The man wanted to take the family abroad. He wanted to bring the mom and the child abroad. So they went to do DNA test for the child. The child does not belong to the woman. It does not belong to the man. So where did the pikin come from? Maybe they switched in the hospital, or there was some kind of mistake.
I think that what they should do is, if women want to give birth, why not let their husband stay around? Or is it a crime? Can their husband just stay around when they're giving birth?
That always 0 point. Maybe that mistake. Always 0.4. Don't leave that one. The true mistake now, women are them be the true hackers. When I hear me, now be the true hackers. Yeah. And Nigeria, you know the funniest thing?
Why not today?
Not be the mama be this. Then 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. No be this apart. Come on.
Nah. If they ask me for yes, engineer, you don't go to DNA test. Are they inside the theater? Are they inside the delivery room? I be a wage and I say they are not come out from the delivery room.
No, you don't where they put one.
Daddy Chris and FNC follow them.
You there when they born, so you no switch. You they talk of the origin.
The time when they put inside the they were God inside. You know where God inside.
Daddy Chris, our leg, they won't bring come out. Leave them. They won't bring our leg.
Not be our leg, no engineer. Now big lesson be this. Big lesson.
But the truth, Shana, the truth. No, the leg, now men leg now. Now big lesson that it happens. It happens in hospitals. Even in our FMC, it's happened. It's happened in
engineer, you they talk of the fake one. The truth is that women get, you think women that they get multiple partners.
That can always blame women. What do women do you?
And if they say that story on the punch, and that's what he said, I'm going to tackle.
Very talk through. Very talk through. Very, I thought I really they talk through. Very this thing when they do.
I like.
It good.
It's very bad. But there's a mystery behind this thing. You know, I say there's a mystery behind this thing. Sometimes a woman will be pregnant. You go for antenatal, you go for scan. They show you that you're having a male child. When you give birth, what the nurses are giving to you is a female child. It could be that there's somebody that is looking for a male child that's very rich. They might carry that male child and give to that person. And give to someone that gave birth to a female child. Why are we not seeing that women are being cheated too? Why?
Yes, especially when a woman born CS and still they get attention.
How many?
And again, though, we should start talking about men that have children outside their marriage. There are plenty. Nobody's talking about that one.
People don't see that when they say we get outside, we know whether we get out. I beg you. You know whether we get out. I say, now your mama, now you say now your papa be this. Now your mother point say now your papa.
They say mother side they always they like children because they know say they very sure say that they are.
That's why in Ghana, that's why I like Ghana culture. In Ghana, you hear it from your mother's side. You don't hear it from your father's side. Why begin when I come from nowhere, can't hear it home?
Why?
In Ghana,
it's the mother's land, motherland.
Now mother need they hear it home. If you be king, now your mother's side need they hear it and will not be your first son.
Yeah.
You know, so that one in Nigeria, wahala for you.
You know they will accept her because we know say that they be the true blood. How many wrong blood we don't train and then they transfer. Other than women hacking, hackers over hackalo. Wow. I never could hear the ladies there. I heard that lady. Una hey.
So that first day that this story came up, that the quiz was not around. It was like a big knock to us. Because we not
I miss. You know, Mary. I tell you to go there with woman. And they will say, and they don't get the I said, you just say that me. When I will talk, the Mary go say, not talk like that. You sure?
No, now you're trying to show the person that you are not even sure of the person. No, now it's not every woman that moves from one place to another.
No, but lady, that mistake said, women not be talk with their eyes see for corner. You go church, they mistakenly go and you go talk. So many things happen to women, they don't want to talk. And that it don't enter.
Which thing?
And you know, must he say it? Presidency backs EFCC on articles and son-in-laws hunt. Normally now, why they not go back? Article na enemy now. Let's go there.
Evelyn, I want to talk on the matter that day. Evelyn said that the matter is not credible. So it
I checked it. They said it happened 2019, but they've cleared it around 2020.
So it's not credible. I saw it everywhere before. No.
They said it was all before.
It happened.
It didn't happen. It happened normally. They arrested him. That was 2019, but they said they've cleared the whole case around 2021. So it was off the board. That was what I got when I checked for the story. But okay. I'll also go deep to check more.
Anyway, so many what are they saying? They want to because if an article said they go investigate. If they get chance, if Peter get any skeleton there, the way they could run there. Because they look for anything but to know about your struggle.
But you know that the son-in-law is already under investigation. No? The investigation is
that's what I'm saying. Yes, for a long time.
But himself since which how many years? The Punch is telling us that it's for some months now. He has been under investigation. Well, let me read the full story. The presidency has thrown its weight behind the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission after the anti-graft agency declared Abdullahi Haske, businessman and son-in-law to former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, wanted over alleged criminal conspiracy and money laundering. Now, only this thing they catch person every time money laundering. Anyway, moving forward, Haske, founder of AA&R Investment Group, was placed on EFCC's wanted list after allegedly breaching the terms of his administration bill and failing to honor invitations by the commission. According to an insider in EFCC, the businessman has been under investigation for some months over alleged corruption and disappeared after securing bail. His case with the EFCC has been ongoing for some time, and he was duly invited. He's facing corruption allegations but failed to comply with the conditions of his administrative bail. That's the story.
I like it. You know one thing I say? You see, if you are living in a glass house, don't trust him. You, when they call the talk, what to do, they do wrong. How did they misappropriate from? If your in-law take anyone through you, we will talk and move.
Now in-law you be not be picking that. If it's bail, like say no concern now.
In-law not be your pikin. Where the money come from? Not be true, Baba. The boy go don't get the money. No matter how to pikin, you not going to get something there. I beg you, Papa, go give me this. And you know what? The truth is, I don't support this witch hunting and all that. But if that is the way some of the people with our money will be dropped, so be it. Because what is going to happen is now Tinubu will pursue the enemy. When another one comes, they go pursue Tinubu with this. So God will help, they use them, they fight one another for us. As long as it's already to pursue this one, make it bring the money. Another one go pursue Tinubu. All of now, they now when I don't come out, they go still pursue now. The only luck, this Okowa case, it go still come back. As if they're baptized now. When Tinubu come out, another person go come. That baptism go wipe away. The sin go come back. We go know who be who for the country. Mary, no could read this consign.
This Onion Fife na the quiz man, and the Alafia for you. When they just they drag supremacy of who pass and who no pass. And people don't trouble food, they drag all those titles, you know. And now they see the story since, but that's when it does not. And who the British say will be the king and who not. Okay, you know, let me.
And this is where we are. You know, there's some time I was just looking at it. You know, the last time maybe I come on the show and I said, our traditional rulers, there are some job happening in the local government council that should be better run at the traditional rulers office. The local government council should be a place for economic growth. Why things like marriage certificate, all those little things could be done by the kings.
It's a UK recognizes Alaafin as Yoruba supreme ruler. Owode tells Ooni. So now they drag who be the supremacy of the Yoruba land. So that when UK tell them recognize that. I beg.
God will bless you, my daughter. Now you know they see the language. The one that
when UK recognize as this. Why not UK go tell who be the supremacy of Yoruba land?
I don't get culture, Yoruba people. I don't know who be the supreme one.
I don't know.
I don't know. Now you go tell
the supreme one is Allah.
No, in those days, this is the problem with Robo and the Shekini still having worry. When the white people came, they were talking with the Shekini more. And then the first meet. So they made them. They call it Warri province. This and that. You understand? It makes them the king then. They say now he can be God over the rest of the whole area. A province doesn't mean your land. See, and now they're gonna quote what the king, what that one said. And these are the confusion that we don't even come back and sincerely say, okay, we'll be brothers, so don't forget about those what you put up. Let's live together. Do you know what's so annoying? These traditional rulers, they don't contribute anything to the welfare of these people. I was watching with interest this young boy, do you know for it? You know how sound that guy is. He's very sound. I'm waiting to see the kind of program he's going to run for the people. I've yet to see one. I am yet to see one. No, Mary. No, me. I don't trash all my king. I ask them. All these 24 kings, when we will get. If now one of them embark on one community, say one have poverty eradication, one have maybe healthcare, another one will be old people. You know that the king will be so useful that they will touch our lives. They are not. They are waiting for a handout to come from Asaba. The same thing that is what I'm saying with the Oluopori. Oluopori is rich, is well empowered, young and educated. I am waiting to see the kind of credible program that will change the life of the Shekini people.
Now, traditionalists don't say the two of them they under spare.
Of course, that's what we will get. They're going to fight. The people are going to kill themselves. Me, I'm not even there that kind of self. I not fit a fight for kind local people when not mean anything, when not use themselves. A traditional ruler that cannot be useful to his people. Like I keep saying, Mary, you know what I did there? I keep talking. When I talk to Rolo, I dey hold my chest and talk to them. I gave you people a template. You didn't use it because you were waiting for Abuja, Pasaba. I gave them Mary what I called Yoruba Commonwealth. If they follow that template, Yoruba will begin an example to the rest of the world.
Which people? Which one is Yoruba Commonwealth?
That is a program. Without program, Mary, there will be wealth created in the Yoruba land. Maybe they only get even if it will be only 5 million people. If all 5 million of us even buy ID card for 5,000 naira times 5 million first, that's a big money. The money we are looking for can be raised by us. And Mary, you know, we get one thing they call UPU. Now where did they go eat bangasu? Fuck people, why? No verse, sorry.
I think in YouTube, oh.
I know.
I never very concerned about YouTube.
I know. I shut up.
Like case speaking from experience, living.
He knows what I'm saying now. He know what I tell YouTube. Sabi do anyhow. If I go say we don't go against that.
No, but they cannot. The effort is not against them. It's just that it's not what we use on this platform. That's the truth. You understand? It's not something we are too in that level to be using this kind. That's where it is. Otherwise, if I'm doing any other show, I would have. But what the frustration is this?
Or speaker for Yoruba language, they no go here.
If we can, if with Urobocom, you know, they have Urobo now have a supreme leader. Let me call him the head. Like I said to them every day, Mary, the Ohaneze. That Ohaneze, what did they do?
Coco.
That is exactly what I'm talking about. The
unite. In fact, Ohaneze go tell you say make down with the prison, make them more and more. They never they united.
You see, but Ohaneze could turn the life of the Igbo. Which Ohaneze they do, even for justice, they not be fight for camp. Ohaneze cannot continue to tell Otinubu say, leave our son. We want peace. Sonny Boko is the other one, the Yoruba one is enjoying himself. Your brother at their prison. Wait till not be the same crime they commit. When I not be get talk, Ohaneze not be talk. Sometimes when I go say na Hausa man na Kosa, you talk, Ohaneze even fight for the camel. Exactly what we see in Urubulan. We have that Ohaneze maybe our like that's our UPU. Mary, do you know? I can't say Robo need to get a bank. You know, if our women won't borrow money, they will go Lapo. Lapo, they cut their throat. It don't cost them anything to have Robo Bank. I think I did a show on Robo Bank. For them to just give loan to our people. You will see the kind of development that will go on in the land. Access to finance. My grandfather was able to run a bank. Osusu. For our house. Our kings cannot do one. Now government license. Huh? The one when my grandpapa do that time, when all the local people come at the end of the year. Maybe you know what's so good there? If you want to pay your kid's school fees that time, if you can't take the money you pay, every market day they pay your son some money. At the end of the year, you don't pay your debt. Your kid don't go to school, come back. The bank was useful to us. How many of them does UPU do today? The last time they go meet not to dance. When not let me talk. The same thing I'm asking the Olu about it. Young man like you, that office supposed to be an office for empowerment. Maybe I'm a glutton for economic empowerment. When I see people hungry, I don't see it. The leaders it all irritate me. Any society, when leaders there and people are hungry, they always irritate me. The leaders irritate me to the core. Because for the hunger to exist, you are not doing what you're supposed to do. Let me go on with your job. Let me keep quiet. I'm offending too many people. They will hate me die. They're not going to open door for me when I come. From my kids, all of them, they're not going to open door for me. Now, so many. If I go down and be ending you, come out. They say if they get chance, they will say they silence.
They don't like people telling them the truth now. They don't have truth tellers around them. Only people who see praises for what they are doing.
If guy go greet me, but deep down, he wish I know they exist. He wish I know they exist. You cannot live in
by vigilante. She said that she's scared to return to her duty post. I don't know why she's scared.
She have to go there now. I won't blame her.
You know, say more no lie. As they sack those people now, they are not happy. Anything can happen. She needs to be scared.
I don't blame the girl if she doesn't want to go back. And the NYC should be wise enough now to relocate her, because if anything happens,
because you can't stay in that kind of place when people have lost their job because of you.
Exactly.
Anything can happen.
Exactly. And people react in different ways. You think they're going to be scared? A man that is down fears no fall. Any man when don't they down, now you they run from her. You get my ex, he said, you don't know the one that they talk, so I'm one with my ex. He said, you know, we waka. I think they grant. Any people will fall and play, go drag a corner and make up fall and play for grant. You understand? Because you know people waka now. You understand? That for me, you very crazy. Yeah, but that was it. You understand? So anybody who did that, they run from her. My daughter, if you know if you go, no go. Nothing will happen. Make anyone else do what they want. Anyway,
the Vanguard story is saying, okay, I'm even done with my newspaper section, but the Vanguard section is saying that editorial malpractice, right? We fear the worst in 2027 coming from
I know that one. It's not what
I'm talking about. To avert dangers by electronically transmitting results from polling units.
Exactly.
You wish to fear.
It's not the result. Mary, is that what we talk about? Exactly what we just talked about. Now, if we're going to escape 2027, if we're going to have an election in 2027, Tinubu, bring your own, but let the rest of the country do, because I know say only your own matter now. Bring your election. Good luck. I bet Mona leave them alone, because right now Tinubu not
asking. They are saying that they are asking security to arrest, maybe immediately, right? They should arrest and persecute sponsors of election riggers. People that are collecting bribe, how will they arrest? When they go down collect something?
Very forget that one. The people Baba say, I know what I want to do, Baba. When I don't get so, what I want to say, I want to make we write to Tinubu say, Baba, oh yeah, you'll be president, remain there. But at least make we get free and fair election for the states and the local government. Can you do that for us? Because if Tinubu, in his fight for the presidency, head go roll, Tinubu not be good luck.
I'm telling you.
So make we leave her for him. Good luck. In fact, I tell Peter, leave her. Leave her. The desperation is out of order because the system is not ready. Tinubu is the only one that can make it work. Tinubu can make this election work if he's sure of his seat. That's why after presidency, they know they can't get what happen. So if we come deceive Tinubu, say, Baba, you don't get 2027, take. But help us fix the country. Let's go to the next.
That is a ADC, a ground of deception.
I forget her. Evelyn, we are with you. Evelyn, Kai, what a day. Evelyn boyfriend don't start.
Yes.
It's a war.
What a day.
Moving
on to the trending news, we have our very own Yaya Bello has described what our democracy is. It's not how we see it. That is what he said, that the democracy is not how we see it.
Look at a thief having boldness to come to public domain to talk about how democracy should be.
Who tell you say that thief? Somebody when he married new wife, Mary. Mary, so that guy now, don't go carry somebody. Let's go, we don't give both play Yaya Bello. Now, play Yaya Bello.
The first wife, not be second, not be third. The fourth wife.
I just say when they want God. Sorry, Evelyn. I just say when Muslim want
to have a video of him giving advice.
Yaya Bello go divorce one, take another one. No worry. I never know what to define.
Young person don't marry for. If I go reach 60,
No.
And to you, the new assembly.
Let's go.
Take new ones. They add.
I'm not afraid to say that.
See as that one get up. But wait, see as that one get up, people they worship him. This is Yaya Bello of all people. Let's watch him what he has to tell us.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, Nigeria will get wahala.
Shame.
Wahala. Bello.
I appreciate all of you. And to you, the new assembly member, let me tell you, I'm not afraid to say it. This democracy. Maybe the way they describe him with you.
The white lion.
You know, all is practical. I'll tell you. It's not the way they describe him. Oh. Somebody recommended you. Oh. If they allow him like that, you will not imagine. I'm telling you the truth. This is the practical. Tomorrow, somebody will tell you, why are you there? Are you a stooge? You are an assembly member. Exert your position. You are a legislature. The executive is turning you like this. They turn you left, you go left. They turn you right, you go right. Assembly not be like that. Not be like that, oh. Ever since I emerged as the governor of Kogi State, till I left, and after stabilizing the assembly, did you hear any quarrel in the assembly?
No, that's all.
Did you hear any quarrel in the assembly? There's none. And there shall be none throughout our reign. When I say our reign, after me, Ododo is there. After Ododo, another person is coming from inside. Though. From inside, though. You're going in there now. Go and cooperate with the Speaker, other members of the House of Assembly of Kogi State, and be part of those that will support Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo. Are you getting my point? In everything that comes to the assembly, everything. Even if you don't understand, call your brother here. Yes. Call him. Say, they hear something like this, so which is the way? Whatever he tells you, follow.
Hey!
Whatever Okala tells you, follow it to the letter. Are you getting my point now? Follow it to the letter. You know our culture. He served under me. Who is another assembly member? You know our culture.
Very well.
You served under me. Who is another assembly member here that served? You served under me currently, before I left, and currently we serving. You know our culture. You cannot tell them well. You see this? Some people are outside now. They just hear. They hear. They're not here. They're just why? What's making them happy and they're clapping? They wish to be inside here now. It's better to be inside here and be looking from the It's better to be inside and be doing that than to be outside. And as they say it would be here. If you make too much noise there now.
Hey, I never see video like this for this room. This is the
you know our culture.
I swear. Just a week for you.
You know our culture. A He was asking them, oh, did they hear any issue when he was in office? No, because he didn't follow instruction. That is the only way you can remain there. That is the best advice you can give to these people. The best advice you can give to them.
That man about that way they can they talk.
In fact, that idiot, not Olodo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Eh?
As he told, fine, big man. Apa. You see, sometimes, Mary, you could wonder, now food that they look for, what are they really fighting for?
How much said that man with the end? This position when they do yesterday like this. How much with the end?
It's like a,
because he's not even going there to do you know that what this thing is trying to explain is that he's not even going there to make his own decision that will favor the people. No, he's still going there to serve the president.
Anything they talk, you say yes, sir. That's what he's saying.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You know that, yeah? Have you want me to do what they do to Rivers to you?
Since they are recommending each other, why are they stressing us? Make we just wait for our house.
Imagine that video that we have not voted. There's a problem.
What's the
There's a problem in this country.
Make we remain for our house.
That idiot say after in this one, another person from his side.
Which side?
They need to beat that one. They need to beat that Yaya Bello.
It's better to be inside there than to be hearing from outside. They say
that's the kind of
so you say they don't send people in the outside.
Not just Benue State, it's all the 36 states.
Kogi
That's
State.
the way they act out their script. Now everywhere.
Now so what they do now.
It's not just Kogi
for
State.
Delta State, now so Bio.
Now him now.
Now so for Delta. If you look for something for Delta State, now where they go. Not
this man,
go to.
If this man, if this man gets shame, he go come out, come talk. The EFCC not see him, they go carry him. They not see him again. He made one reference.
Where your governor?
All he said there was referencing this bigger Nigerian society, a hive of criminals.
This will show you how deep nepotism, godfatherism has eaten deep into our system. Because he said it is smart that the democracy they are describing is not what it is.
It's not be waiting me and you they preach
not
for here.
So the thing they pay me, why people go more for their house, take all the stress to go out there to vote when it doesn't count. Since they are now recommending each other, everybody should just remain in their home. So they will put whoever they want to give us.
But these guys, they know they fear. They know they fear. Say, what of if Kati boys come? What is it that they do so? My blindness. So they forget we had the first republic. It's
all those guys, they don't politicize all those ones so that they crazy. Those guys they cash out for them. Those guys not go come. They don't politicize that. They don't grease their palm. They cash out steady. Especially the ones when they decide they cash out die.
It's
difficult for them to think along that line.
Not be everybody there. Not be everybody, my guy. Not be children when not go die.
They are no safety.
People when not go die.
Chris, if you day here,
when they come back, they're happy.
Chris, the way you invest, if you day here, you go push it, fight them.
I think not be sure. But wait, not be the same military they show. Then they give them 100,000 for that place. I think not be sure that video with us. Of our military they inside bush, how did they die? How did they stay for one kind of place? 100,000.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, one idiot. Call Yaya Bello, they misbehave for television here. You see, like I said, you see this television what we get, this thing when they shoot so, I go kill them. Yaya Bello don't kill himself with what? With this. Anyway, Nigeria make
they know they have strong backings now, so they are free.
They don't have any backing.
To say anything they want to say.
No, na lie.
Nothing they have.
Na lie. Na lie. Na lie. They don't get any backing. You know what? They created this serious might as if they are real. They fear. And they fear past me and you. Let's go. We'll not get time for Yaya Bello, but they give us too much credit for this show. Let's talk about.
Yes, we have a video of our legend, one of our legend, speaking. Though is from the place he's speaking from, is a place of pain. The Super Eagle defender, Taribo West, speaking from a place of pain, of how their past players, defenders, goalkeepers have been treated, the late ones. And he was talking in the funeral of the late goalkeeper, Peter Rufai. of how his family members went from their various group to group to solicit for funds just to organize the funeral. It's really shameful. It's painful.
It is.
He couldn't even speak. He had to cut off because it was really painful for him. We have a video of him being interviewed as he made mention of that. Let's see the video if we have the video. It's a really shameful one.
I can see some of my old contemporaries to be here in this incredible day and just share the burden and the pains with the family that has rest upon their shoulders. For me, it's disheartening that you have Lagos State, you have Nigerian Football Association, they dropped the buck on the family. I felt in my spirit there is nothing to put your life for. That's why I say I have to shift back so that I will not implode. It's grieving. My mother passed on. I never shed tears. My father passed on in my hands. I never shed tears. Then when Rufai passed on, I had ghost pimple on my body. And every individual I'm speaking to, there was, tears of lamb rolling through my cheeks. What kind of nation is this? With this kind of example they have shown in Shefulue, in Stephen Keshi, blessed memory, Thompson Oliha, blessed memory, Rashidi Yekini. I will never advise even my son to put his feet for this country. Send me out. Do we have a football federation? Or do we have a football association in this Lagos State? That this hero, this soldier, this football evangelist has to be treated this way and his family. Could you imagine that the family will be crying just to solicit in within our groups to ask for money? That is madness. Look, please let me go. I don't want to pour my heart.
Daddy Chris, it's
because
very unfortunate.
Of the pain, he couldn't even talk.
You see, that is something that we have been talking a lot in the last 2 decades on most of our football programs. Quite unfortunate because now you call that for him to be a member of the Order of the Niger. That means the federal government must be part of that marriage. In fact, they are to the burial. The federal government is to partake fully in that burial. The only significance of the presence of federal government in the burial was the green, white, green flag they used in wrapping the coffin. Not one government delegate was present. The glass house, the federation takes close to about $1.6 million as subvention from FIFA. I'm not talking of the ones for CAF annually. And besides, these are heroes that are more of role models than our politicians. They are more of role models to the teeming youths, teeming children of this country than our politicians who are thieving politicians, who have refused to acknowledge the importance of the lives of our sportsmen and athletes. Looking at the ongoing Diamond League that is going, we have over 9 Nigerians who have changed allegiance to other countries in Europe, under the European Union. Not because they are no longer Nigerian, but because Nigerian has happened to them or Nigeria has happened to someone that they know. So they don't want Nigeria to happen to them. However, moving forward, this is an indictment on the Federation, the Nigerian Football Federation, an indictment on Dr. Shehu Diko's led Nigerian Sports Commission. It's an indictment on the House Committee on Sports. It's an indictment on the Senior Special Assistant on Sports, former Minister of Sport, Dare Esan. It's an indictment and it's an indictment on the Federal Executive Council. I weep alongside the likes of this young man speaking right now. I remember when Stephen Keshi was buried here, Daddy Chris, it was appalling from the Stephen Keshi Stadium Motorgate down to his village in Ila, which is about 35 minutes, 40 minutes from Asaba. and and when you got there, it's only the ex-nationals whose presence were felt. 95% of the federation members were not there. My friend Ayo Ebidakov of the communication department in the NFF wept. He said his bosses are not here. So what are we talking about? Nigeria does not. I mean, they don't treat you. They don't treat you. And this is what he's saying. What happened to Isa Shifoluwe? Look at Samuel Okaraji. Okaraji died on the 16th of August, playing for this country in a field, National Stadium. A statue, if you see a statue in front of the National Stadium calling for attention, you'll see the statue weeping, crying that he needs help. The mother is in Uzuakoli now, still suffering. Samuel Okaraji's mother, all the promises that were made have not been kept, have not been met by the federation. We are only good at speaking, but acting the word, Nigerian government and its agents have failed Nigerians.
He's saying he will never allow any of his children or his sons play football in Nigeria or for Nigeria.
And you know, the truth is, this is the squad of Nigerian team that we know. This is the squad. This is the squad of the Mokocha. This is the squad of the Kano. In fact, this is a Mamokashi squad. This is the squad that brought pride. This is the squad that won the Olympics, that went to USA 1994, 96. You understand? It's such a big team.
This is sad, though. This is sad.
It is. It is. It is. And that's why now, maybe the whole reason why they give our guests money, maybe they don't want to go give them belly.
Fregene, your supply brother, Fregene, Peter Fregene, former Super Eagles goalkeeper, he died of stroke.
Oh God,
how many of them? Should I start naming them?
In fact, now I was telling the camera to go and record Fregene before he died. Now, you see, some of these things, this is how we're going to lose them. It's unfortunate too, but I had the Fregene's daughter on one of my shows in the show. I couldn't follow up. They slid to. I'm not in town. I'm not. You understand? Look at this now. Peter Rufai with the children. This man, they called them anytime they're ready to play. Okocha said, "Like the pen now, he go take a play for Nigeria." Okocha played for the country. And don't forget to, there's no amount of investment this boy is going to get that's going to sustain it. Because one, they are not even well trained to be able to do the business of this thing. And see, it's easy. I said to them, if they can come together and have an association, not the stupid football association, then they can create a future for Nigerian football. If not, don't be surprised. I not swear.
Yes.
Said what happened here now is going to happen to the new ones. They will tell because they will not be able to feed themselves.
You are stating the obvious. It's happening already. It's not this way. It's happening already.
Even with all this money they pay, how come they
still
do this?
There's one that they call this boy now, Oroma.
Wishing Oroma get better contract to Wishing Oroma. Okay, let me give you an example.
Wishing Oroma still there alive. Wishing Oroma. Now you go know Wishing Oroma.
That the Chris is meant. He's still there alive. He lost all his investments from France. He lost them to 419 billions of naira. We seen Oroma. He went mental. No, he was going mental. We worried there. He was going mental. He was resuscitated a little by the lead, Amaju leg, but it's still, as I speak with you, we and I are Richard and Oroma presently doesn't have anything. He has lost everything. A lot of them became gullible. They fell into the hands of scammers as well. And it is now. It's this generation that are well paid. At that time, they were not as paid as this generation. This generation are well paid. So a lot of them are going to real estate. They are going to real estate seriously. Very painful. You weep.
Anyway, let's
see presently, you weep. That decrease will shock you. Ifeanyi Udeze comes to do sports with us. He does with Brilla FM. He comes to analyze on air so that we get something. That's the level our stars. They have rubbed shoulders. They are no more. They don't seem like stars anymore to a lot of people because Nigeria has happened to them. Majority of them now go around and play ceremonial football matches. They give them honorarium. They pay flight ticket for them to and fro. Then they give them honorarium, a financial honorarium. Most of them were in football.
Yes,
They were there. A lot of they come around here. You know, but once one big man wants to do something, he invites them, pays for their hotel, then give them honorarium. That's how they are living. Meanwhile, our politicians that are looting, that can never be referenced as when they're supposed to tie flog. Okay.
I saw one of his video where he was dancing. Say they do exercise, but not dancing.
Yes. Now they mock us now. If you know say you want free, come and join the APC. If you know say you want free, come and join APC. Not maybe that. It's free now. Our man for here is free. Just join APC. Your sins are forgiven. Accountability has been thrown to the dogs.
Yes. It's a very unfortunate thing.
We have one more video. We have one more video.
Perhaps the last video of the day. Anyway, I know I was going to give us the last video of the day, which is the one from this this big man. Let's see what the video is.
Office, and of course, immediately when I left office and was appointed ambassador to the Republic of Benin, I sent a note of warning, excuse me, that this insurgency, may last longer. I don't want to count the number of years I mentioned. I say it would last longer. It's a sort of a warning that we really need to have a long-term plan. It is not something that you just wish it away, And you see, I want to give an example. Not trying to give any excuse, but the point is, when there are national crises, we need to mobilize everybody, not just the military alone. Look at COVID-19. How much was spent? How much was invested into information, into communication, into advertisement, and so on, into palliatives, into a lot of preventive measures. So much. The whole nation was locked down because of COVID-19. But we can do the same thing. We can lock down this country to make sure that everybody, concentrates and deal with this cankerworm of so-called terrorists and bandits and kidnappers and so on. It is very fundamental. It's very important. I want to take also another example. Maiduguri flood last year. The whole country mobilized and supported the Borno state government and the people of Borno to bring relief, to make sure that the people were rehabilitated in the whole of the state. And it helped a lot. Same thing can be done to mobilize everybody to the northeast, to the northwest, psychologically, through social media, through press, and so on. Individuals can support communities.
That's the former chief of army staff speaking, talking of how they're going to tackle insecurity in the states. That's why is it that when in the time of COVID-19, they're able to lock down and spend money in tackling that issue? Why wouldn't they use the same method to tackle insecurity in the states? Not that in the states.
While it was still the chief of defense staff, what did he do? I don't like most of them as psychophants. While he was chief of defense staff, what did he do? Why didn't they advise with them? They have security meeting with the Federal Executive Council quarterly. What did he tell the presidency? What did he what did they advise the presidency to do to nip this insecurity in the bud? It's so comfortable for some of them when they have left. Meanwhile, each time they want to appoint them, when they are being sworn in, you see them bragging. I will make sure I end insecurity, insurgency in the northwest, in the north central. That logistics have been circulated. I mean, we are deceiving ourselves. These people, the rank and file that have
All right. Well, this is where we are, my people. We are coming towards the end of the show. It's not going to be a very, very friendly one. It's a rather difficult one, but it's a beautiful Saturday. Let's not end the Saturday in agony. Too many sad news today. Now I can see maybe already tired like me. I don't think most of the news are just too depressing. Yeah, that's the truth, maybe. They're depressing. When you watch what Peter Rufai has gone through and some of the things I feel that is what have broken me down.
Honestly.
That was just what broke me down. I would say we want to stop here. We have another time. It's already actually 2 hours into the show. Let us take our time to pray for this beautiful land. You know what is so sad, Mary? And this is it. The promised land God they talk about in the Bible is actually Nigeria. We are the promised land. We have everything, Mary. Let me say it. Everything. Can you imagine if UK had gold deposit, if they have oil deposit, what did they come do for your land? Imagine the deposit in Africa don't suffer. If we talk, they will say we could not do this YouTube. You know, get this one for open my talk today. YouTube not go like us. There are certain things when Africa don't go through, and we still continue to go through them. May God help us. But you know what I want to say? I want to say something, just a piece of word for those footballers. When you do something, I was there one day, I was angry with all the Canada. They didn't come back home with anything. And these boys now should fight now, not tomorrow when you are there. What happened to Peter will happen to the next one. Keshi is the only person that led Nigeria to go and win the African Cup of Nations as a captain. He led us as a coach to win the cup. The success of Nigerian football is in the hands of Keshi. What did they do? You see, exactly what we're saying that time. When a sector becomes independent, then they can have a future. The Nigerian football industry is dead. There's no money made in the industry. Until money comes from oil, they don't have tomorrow.
That's true.
But it's also in England, though. I bet can't see football match tomorrow. Today now there's a football match going on. If you see the stadium, you know some money there. We have the population.
Man City are already on.
Okay, we have the population. We've got the talent to fill the football pitch and actually sell the picture to the rest of the world. What are we doing with it? No, engineer. Before I end this show, let me throw one gift to those who are watching. I wrote to NTA. Later, I gave the letter to Mary to give to them. That they need to have a dedicated channel for sport. Premiership should be well run the way it is in England now, so that people can watch the football free on NTA, that the whole world can watch it. And what we will do, we will make money from just adverts. If you like service for you, maybe NTA will be more recognized. They will even have more viewership than what they have now.
They don't want to leverage that opening.
I can't help.
They have failed to realize the power of sports, the earning power of sports is not being leveraged.
The truth is, if the footballers are not talking about it, who am I? I feel sorry today for Peter. But if they will not come out today, if Okocha and then Kano will not come out and talk about it today, when are we going to have it? Is it that the Christian is going to talk about it? At least I can talk my body. What do I know about football? How many of them?
Then they advertise. Then they do adverts. Then they do adverts for sweet and biscuit.
Maybe you know the last time I said, even them Okocha could not even own as little as being a football agent. Maybe I'm saying be an agent, recruit your own football. They sell footballers for Europe. You have the contact. I don't. When you sell one footballer today, you know what you get, maybe. If Peter Rufai was doing it, he doesn't need this foolish Nigerian government to bury him. What did I talk about? Being educated the other day. Use your talent. An educated person is not somebody that just have a skill. It's somebody that's able to put a skill so relevant that it becomes useful to society and to improve his own life. Unfortunately, we lack that. We need to change the narrative. It hurts deeply that the same football, which is Premiership, generates 6 billion. Mary, you know how much is 6 billion? Pounds a year. 6 billion pounds, which is almost half of our national expenditure for the year. Only Premiership they can. Yet we don't feel very one footballer when he played for us. The truth is there's no money. Have you been to our stadium? But the last time I was in Nigeria, my last event was at the stadium. You know, say if I come, I will see. I went to the national stadium. When I see the stadium, and that's why me at the, if I enter Nigeria and I'm so trouble that they see me as. But then the national secretary at Mary, I walk in there and I ask questions. And unfortunately for them, I have about 6-7 people, 8 of them. They dress the same SRTV, they carry camera, they follow me. No misbehavior. Ask them, they know. Because they know people tell me say I know if you do what I want to do for stadium. But when you enter stadium, you go cry. The facilities are there. He said they are wasted now, Mary. When I talk about, I do the show here, I talk about sustainable development. Now they cry, now they cry with Rufai today. Today now Rufai, we don't know who tomorrow will be. What if it happen to Yekini, happen to Keshi, happen to Rufai? Now you know if it happen to. Tell me why you are different. If it happen to those ones, if it happen to me, Mary, they're not able to remember my own. Let us fight for a great country today. Nigerians, let us fight for this beautiful land that God has given. Thank you very much. We'll do this again on Monday. Thank you, young people. You guys have done your best. And keep doing this. We're gonna reach another level of the show by next week. And don't forget, hopefully by the beginning of next month, we'll have Lagos joining us fully, and we'll be doing something. We'll be different. I think we've hold the show to what it is now. We've done more than this. I don't know what we've done this. And I'm proud of you guys. Just keep it up. It's hard. I want to say this to Mary and young people. You see, I want to say this. There may be no contract like you see with the apprenticeship. But when you do this, there's always going to be a price. That's why when you serve for some time, people might not say thank you. It will open shop for you. The SRTV and ARTV to the point where they can open it. God bless you, Dr. Sita. Bye for now.
Looking for a home away from home in Abuja? Look no further than SRTV Shortlet Apartments. Our fully furnished apartments offers everything you need for a comfortable and relaxing stay. Unwind in spacious rooms with exquisite ambience. Cook delicious meals in our well-equipped kitchen and relax in our comfortable sitting rooms watching your favorite shows. And guess what? 247 Wi-Fi available. But that's not all. SRTV goes extra mile by providing a car to take you around town during your stay. No need to worry about navigating public transportation or hailing taxis. Explore Abuja at your own pace. Book your SRTV Shortlet apartment today and experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. You can
SRTV. Innovative content.